Are you tired of painted black tryhards headshotting you left and right? Are you tired of using the same busted setup and want to try something new? And are you looking to troll people so hard to the point of extreme rage? If you said yes to any of those questions, you've come to the right place. Heed my lessons and warnings at my slippery school, and maybe my tips can help mold you to become a bastard so slippery everybody will be walking around with what 4 signs in the wake of your presence. Yeah, enough of that cheesy shit. Let's just get into the loadout. Now, I'm sure some of y'all may have seen my Why I Love Being a Slippery Bastard videos, or just any of my videos as a matter of fact, and y'all probably just wondering like, oh great god WorldStar, how do you shit on niggas so gracefully? Well, my niggas, it is also, well, other than the fact that I know life this game day in and day out, it's also because I have packed this one card right here. Well, actually 4 cards. Now, I'm not going to sit here and explain each card because, I mean, it all makes sense. I'm going to explain a little bit about the slippery versus painted black thing in a little bit. But for now, let's just get into, like, your weapons and, you know, what I suggest that you should pack for, you know, for PvP. So I'm just gonna kind of explain a little bit more on why I picked the weapons that I picked. So the sawed-off's pretty much self-explanatory. Pretty much the best short-range weapon in the game for slippery players. You know, the ammo capacity doesn't really mean much if you're just gonna get the kill anyway. The reload speed is not too bad when you get it to max familiarity, and the range is fairly good for sawed-off shotguns. So people might be asking me, you know, why did I choose the semi-auto over the repeating or the pump? So the pump just doesn't have as much of a fire rate as the semi-auto does, and the repeating just doesn't have the same fire rate. That's pretty much the only reason I picked the semi-auto, just over fire rate. Because when you're a slippery player, accuracy does not matter. You just had to get your shots out quicker. Because when you're a slippery player, if you can get your shots out quicker than the other person, most likely you're gonna win that fight. Kakano, obviously, I don't need to explain too much about it. Best weapon in the game, arguably. It just has such great range, great damage, and I mean, once you learn how to master it, you're just absolutely untouchable in Red Dead. Just keep that in mind. Another quick tip I want to say, when you're a slippery player, it's going to be a lot harder to fight at first. So one tip I can give y'all is to always pay attention to your minimap at all times. Because if you don't, there's going to be some painted black sweat or some wannabe Chris Kyle ass nigga about to just snipe your ass from across the map, or there's gonna be somebody with a bow with painted black about to shoot your ass with a dynamite arrow. So just pay attention. You don't want to get killed by a painted black person, which will actually bring me to my next point with the slippery versus painted black. So painted black is considered one of, not one of, the best ability card in Red Dead Redemption 2. While I don't fully disagree with it, it doesn't mean that Slippery is a terrible card to play. So Slippery and Painted Black kind of counter each other to a certain degree. So to put it simply, if you're using Painted Black and you have a bow or throwables, you're probably going to be the Slippery player. If you're sniping, you're going to be the Slippery player. However, if you have Slippery, you also get 100% accuracy with bows and sniping and throwables, so it kind of goes hand in hand. So just kind of keep that in mind. Like if you see a painted black person with a bow, just try to do what you can to not get headshotted with it. Well, to not get headshotted by them, but I would just suggest to anybody that's dealing with that to just not run Slippery at all. I'll tell them to run something like painted black or slow and steady, like literally any other card. Or you know somebody's gonna snipe you, or they're gonna be scoped in. Don't run Slippery at all, because then you're just kind of wasting a Deadeye slot. Just like I said, just use a different card. But for any other situation, Slippery is a great card to run. Great card. The only con I can see with it, other than the whole accuracy thing, is the fact it drains your Deadeye quick, like really quick. So it's gonna be very expensive to run. So one of the requirements I would give to people who want to try Slippery is that they need to have a lot of Deadeye tonics, just a shit ton of it, because you're gonna be running through it really quick. Because I think like I probably spend around maybe $2,000-3,000 on tonics, you know, over the course of maybe a week. Maybe it's not too bad, but still, just kind of keep that in mind. But if you heard all that and you still want to be a Slippery player, just follow my tips, follow the build, and you'll be doing great. So this is WorldstarElite signing out. Good luck out there.